you guys doing? Ryoko here, and I'm about to cut up some garlic. I hope you like this type of small little presentation. Yeah, cutting garlic, that's a great thing to do. Why are you cutting garlic, Ryoko? So the meat that's inside the pan can have some flavor. But let's add a different vegetable too. Well, technically this is partially a vegetable and partially not. So let's get on to it. Mushrooms. Lots of people don't like mushrooms, so the way you actually get the mushroom taste out is by boiling it or rinsing it about 15 times, and it will still feel like flesh. I swear to God it still will. But it actually has a good flavor after you rinse it so many times. Because mushrooms, even though mushrooms are good and good for you, mushrooms live in the dirt. Completely are covered from dirt. Sometimes with moss. And that's something you don't want to eat. And there goes my camera. There's other types of sausages you can make this lasagna with. I chose mild sausage, and you can make it with any type of pork sausage, maybe even chorizo. Chorizo is a spicy sausage from Mexico. That's still a good type of sausage to make it with. You can also use chicken if you don't want to eat pork or beef fancy. But I'm going to show you how to make my type of lasagna, or lasagna. I'm going to keep calling it lasagna. Why is there so much mushroom? Lots of people would ask in the comments. Because shrooms. I took Teju's head off, and I'm cutting it now. Because shrooms are good. Almost done cutting up the mushrooms, so don't worry. Alrighty. Oh, it's done cutting it up. It's great. I keep dropping 2 or 4 mushrooms on the floor. It's alright, dogs can eat it. Hopefully. Or if not, my neighbor can eat it. He has absolutely no problem with eating stuff on the floor. I don't know why. I do. People walk on it. Now, I'm gonna put this camera There's no copy in here. Jeez. Right here. You can go ahead and see that. Well, I dump all this mushroom in here. And garlic. not the only meat that I'm going to put in this. It's the one meat that actually has the most flavor, so I have to cook it first. And it won't look burnt once I actually add the sauces. Now to add beef. Garlic salt is nice and tasty. Garlic salt is nice and tasty. Black pepper. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was about to put the sagnan in here too. Put it up. I'm gonna put the sagnan in. Sagna! Woo! I'm silent. I'm just churning meat so it can get nice and brown. Now I sound like a Westerner because I'm kind of on the sick side. Okay, I think it's ready for the for the sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a traditional sauce, and then I'm probably gonna put some tomato paste in it, so it can be a lot thicker. And then I'll put ricotta in. This is gonna be one of the longest videos of the cooking thing that I do, because this actually takes time. Jeez, this can be a weapon. I think I need one more pasta sauce and I'll stop this. Okay. You can choose whatever pasta sauce you really want. Doesn't matter. Now what I'm going to do is put ricotta in this. And the reason why I'm going to put ricotta inside the sauce is because ricotta is very hard to spread on lasagna. No matter what people actually tell you. It's actually very hard to do that. But like to, I don't know, open the stupid damn thing. God damn it. I give up. Knife it. Trying to get as much as I can out of there. And now since we added the ricotta, I'm thinking of adding a different ingredient. Alrighty, let's put you on low so you can melt it. We're gonna add some Benissimo Carlo Rossi wine.